What's going on, everybody? I'm going to show you a little trick, something to help save you guys money. It might even help with your teeth a little bit. I learned, a long time ago how to make like natural toothpaste. And I was doing it with just three ingredients. I was taking baking soda, coconut oil, and mint oil. And I was doing that, and that's completely fine. You can keep doing it that way. There's not a big deal. But I just wanted to try a new way, and I was doing this, a couple months ago, and I had this laying around, and I didn't have any coconut oil. So I seen this. I was like, huh, let's try that out. And I did, and it's all good. Plus, this stuff right here is awesome stuff, which there's a shopping cart below. If you would like some, get it. But if not, you should definitely do this. It doesn't matter if you get this stuff from me or however you do it. It's just a good idea that you get away from the fluoride stuff. But you do you. I'm sure this way right here of making toothpaste, I'm sure there's a million different ways to do it. I'm just showing you the way that I do it, and it's worked for a long time. And I just like to, spread that knowledge a little bit to people, especially if you get to save money or, just helps with your health a little bit. So the first thing that I do, I just take some baking soda, and it doesn't matter what kinds you use. I'm sure everybody has their own preference of what they use. It's this stuff is like so hard to mess up. I just take a scoop of baking soda. I always crunch up the little chunks that are in there just to make it as uh, powdery as possible. This stuff is so easy, and with the mint oil in it, it helps taste so much better. But I mean, mint oil is good for you. The coconut oil is good for you. You know what I mean? The baking soda is good for you. This stuff right here, I figured I would use it. It's already good for the oil pulling and everything. And when you make your own with the coconut oil and the mint oil, it's the same thing. So you shake this up real well, like it says on here. And like I said, this stuff is so hard to mess up. You know, I first put a couple drops in here and I stir it up. So whenever you do this, you basically want it to look like regular toothpaste. But for whatever reason, you put too much of this oil in there, then you just put a little bit more baking soda and you stir it up until it's where you want it. For whatever reason, if it's not perfect, it doesn't matter because it's still going to work regardless. You know what I mean? So I'm going to start with putting some oil in here, and this is the coconut oil uh, and the mint oil. It's already together, which is awesome. And then I don't know how good you can see that in there, but I just take a spoon or something like that and stir it up real good. And I stir and I just keep like I mush it together and everything else, and it starts to get like pasty and things like that, which I might even have to add a little bit more oil. But if I say I didn't want to add more oil, this is fine right here. You know what I mean? If I wanted to add a little bit more baking soda, then I could. It's not a big deal. It's like you can't screw it up. You know what I mean? The only way you could screw it up is by not making it and trying it and doing it. I mean, for real. But I don't know how good you can see. It's like a paste. I mean, it's literally like the same look as toothpaste. You know what I mean? But right now, like I'm smelling like a real strong uh, mint oil. So basically, this is what I'm smelling pretty much. So I'll take the whole little chunk, and this is enough right here to, brush your teeth, quite a few times. You know what I mean? I started doing this a couple years ago because I had a very bad experience with one dentist, and then I moved to another dentist, and it's just kind of, started going downhill. And I didn't understand what was going on. Why I brush my teeth every day. I don't, eat sugar all crazy. And it's like, well, why am I getting these cavities? I couldn't understand what was going on. But yet I found out, the fluoride was messing me up. And then I would go to the dentist, and like I said, I had a really bad, couple experiences there. And ever since I started using this stuff and I started making it myself, not one time have I went back to the dentist. I do have a little cavity in the back, which I'd show you, but you're not even going to see it. It's in the very back. And I started using this stuff and I don't feel I can eat sugar. Like if I eat a candy bar or whatever, and I'm chewing on this side, it doesn't even mess with me anymore. Like I have no pain at all. I don't know if this is doing something or maybe I just got lucky. I don't know. But this stuff right here, ever since I started using it, it helped me out big time. So there it is right there. You know what I mean? Very easy to use. All you got to do is get a little glass container, glass jar, something like that, or plastic if you want to. Just put it in there, put the lid on, and you're good to go. You know what I mean? I make enough for a few weeks at a time. I never have an issue with it molding or, getting some like really weird smell or going bad or whatever. So I don't even know if it would. Maybe if you made a crazy amount, I don't know. But I just know this is what I make enough to last me for a couple weeks. And I mean, takes 2 minutes to make, if that. You know what I'm saying? So you guys should definitely try this out. Um, this stuff right here, I'm going to leave a link down below, shopping cart. If you are interested, get this. And like I said, put it in there. This bottle right here, this is half full. And I've been using this for months by doing this right here. You know what I mean? So you're doing the oil pulling like you're supposed to on this, but then you're also brushing. So it's working a couple of different ways. So if you are interested, there's a shopping cart below. Hit it, get some, and make some toothpaste.